this story begins the day we met. We met in college, and it was actually after the second semester. It was in January, and I was a week late for class. I had been off in the Bahamas somewhere, and anyway, I come into class, and this friend introduces us, and sits me down right next to her, and he says, "Here, meet Ginger." You know,
he had a nice tan.
Yeah, that was January. It was kind of unusual.
I just dated his roommate first.
Okay.
We lived in the same apartment complex.
Mm-hmm.
We met somewhere along in that.
We were in school, and Sherry is a year ahead of me in school, and I had a major that required an extra half year. So as she was graduating, she was making plans, but I knew I was going to be in school for another year and a half. So one night we'd been out to eat or something like that, and we were sitting in the car, and she was telling me about job offers. And
I needed a job.
she needed a job. We knew that, but hadn't really thought it all the way through. And the sentence that came out of her mouth was, "Well, it looks like I might be going to Greensboro."
Although her first impression was I would go down and have my wash going on in the laundry down the basement floor and forget about it and leave it for hours, and it would make her mad because she was waiting to
Have to take his stuff out of the
use
dryer.
the washer.
So I could
My
wash
stuff
it.
would be in there, which I forgot about a few hours earlier. But
That's when the panic took place, and I stumbled out with something along the lines of, "Well, why don't we get married?"
So, anyway, I said, "Well, what have I missed?" And we start talking about what went on in the class beforehand, and they tell me, "Well, we've already read this book." And Ginger says, "Well, you shouldn't have to buy this book. You can borrow mine. I'll let you use mine." And she says, "I don't have it with me right now, but if we can meet later." And we did that. So the class was over. Later in the day, we met up, and she had the book. She handed me the book, and so then we went and had some coffee.
No, no ring, no plans, other than
no talking to parents.
other
nothing.
than right, other than knowing that well, I'm going to take the risk that she was going to get away and go somewhere off to work. So she ended up saying yes. I think to this day she took the bigger risk than I did because she said yes. But
Yeah.
that was kind of our
It's worth it.
proposal story. Yes, in the front seat of the Dodge Dart.
And we talked a little while. I guess actually it was quite a while, and then left. And I'm heading home, and I'm thinking, wow, I should have asked her out. I mean, I missed a great opportunity. I don't know how to get in touch with her or anything. So I get home, and a little later in the evening, I get the book out, and I'm thinking, gosh, I really should have gotten her number or something. Open up the book, and there on the front page, on the first page, she's got her name.
And my phone number.
Yeah. Now she thought that was pretty normal. I thought she wants me to call her. So I did, and I asked her out, and that was our.
We're not telling you how long ago that was.
No, that's not part of the story.